Hey, what's going on guys? Today I'm bringing you episode 16 of the Fortnite Mythbusters. In today's episode, we go over a few myths that include the brand new PortAFort grenade that was added just a few days ago, and also an awesome technique to fall from any height without taking any fall damage whatsoever. So make sure to watch this video till the end to learn some awesome techniques. Before we begin, comment down your opinion on the brand new PortAFort grenade. I think it's an awesome idea, but it really isn't that overpowered as much as I thought it would be. I've honestly hardly seen it in game, and everybody who has really used it, it didn't really affect me too much. Also, I'm giving away 1000 V-Bucks to a lucky winner. To enter, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, and comment your console down below. Make sure to be active in future videos for when I announce the winner. And one last thing, for all of you editors out there, make sure to check the first link in the description. I'm currently hosting a 200k special editing contest. More info is right in the description. Anyways, without further ado, let's get right on in to today's video. To begin, the first myth is, do impulse grenades stick onto rockets? When I tested this in game, I tried to do this myth a few months ago, like right when the impulse grenades were first released, but sadly I lost all of that footage when my PC reset. Luckily, I had the chance to attempt it once again when the explosives only game mode was here, and in game, impulse grenades will not stick onto rockets themselves, they will just go straight through the rocket and land on whatever is below. This is very surprising since you'd think the rocket would act like a square hitbox since you are actually able to stand on it to ride. But sadly, impulse grenades will not stick to rockets. You would be able to pull off some awesome moves, be rocket riding, impulse yourself off, and then kill someone while you're in the air. I would love to see that happen, so hopefully in the near future, Epic can change this so we will be able to throw impulse grenades onto rockets. The next myth is, can you stick a C4 onto a guided missile? In game, I thought this would be entirely different from the impulse grenade myth we did previously, but when you throw a C4 onto the guided missile, it just goes straight through just like how the impulse grenades did. If you didn't know already, if you throw an impulse grenade on the ground right before the guided missile reaches you, it will actually redirect the guided missile and in most cases will save your life. Sadly, you are not able to put a C4 on the guided missile. It would be cool to throw a C4 on the guided missile on like an enemy so you can manually blow it up in midair before it reaches you, but for now, all what we could do is just impulse grenade it or shoot it in the sky. The next myth is, if you spam spacebar or whatever button it is for you to jump on a fire hydrant or the bouncy tires around the map, will it launch you higher than normal or will it do something else? This was actually a really good myth that was suggested because I'm sure a lot of people will learn something new right now. I found this out on my own a few months ago and I never got a chance to show it publicly to everyone because I was going to put it on a tips and tricks video. I never got around to making it. But the fire hydrants and the bouncy tires around the map, if you walk or run up to them right as you make contact with them, if you spam whatever button it is for you to jump, it'll actually make your player launch way higher than normal. This tactic works way better with the fire hydrants, but it also works with the bouncy tires, which I was surprised to see. If someone could do this tactic where you launch extra high and get like a one tap with the hand cannon or like a sweet no scope with the sniper in the mid air, I would definitely love to see that. But surprisingly, not a lot of people know about this. Everyone I have shown this to within the past few weeks, they did not know about it, and this game has been out for a long time already. The next myth is, can you use a PortAFort inside of buildings? Sadly, I was not able to test this myth out on my own since I had a limited time to mess around with these new grenades, but I found a few clips online from some popular streamers where they used a PortAFort inside of a building and it just basically destroys everything in its path to create the structure. This is pretty interesting and I wonder if this could be used as a tactic that will quickly destroy the side of an enemy's base and it will allow you to just edit your wall to get in. There are definitely some awesome plays you can use it with this, but overall you are actually able to use a PortAFort inside of any building. You can basically use it anywhere. The next myth is, if you launch from a bouncy tire from any height, will you take fall damage? This has been a myth I have been wanting to do for a very long time, but nowhere around the map have I been able to find any bouncy tires that have been next to a cliff or anywhere where if you would fall from that height, you would take fall damage. Luckily, with the brand new PortAFort grenade, I tested this in game and just edited the walls for me to jump through. Surprisingly, you will not take any fall damage if you jump from the bouncy tires. This means you are able to jump from the top of the map and not take any fall damage from what I have tested. This works only if you bounce off the tires first and not land on anything beforehand. Me and my buddy were very surprised to see this happen, since the last item that had the same physics as this was the jump pad or the launch pad that was removed a couple of months ago. In game, if you guys ever get a chance, feel free to go up to the top of the map, throw down the PortAFort grenade, and jump off the tires from the max height. I'm curious to see what happens. I wonder if it would actually kill you or not. The next myth is, what happens if you place a PortAFort at the build limit? Will you break the building barrier or will it just disappear? The first day that this new grenade was added, I received multiple comments asking about this exact same myth, and I was planning on uploading it yesterday. Then the servers were down for a total of 17 hours or something really crazy like that. Yesterday, I spent over 7 hours trying to complete this myth, and every time I tried, something ended up getting in the way. One time, I was so close to actually doing the myth, and my friend broke the tower down, which ended up killing me.
No, Nexiph.
Nate is dead now.
Dude, I was editing the stairs to do like one side only.
A few games later, me and my friend, we find another PortAFort, and I do get killed by someone right as he finds it. But while spectating, my friend was able to test this myth out for us. When he got to the build limit, he threw down the PortAFort and it glitched out, and it didn't register any higher than the build limit. This was pretty weird. They may have just patched this in, because I got sent multiple screenshots from other people where they threw theirs down at build limit and they actually broke the sky barrier. But surprisingly, that did not happen to me and my friend. They must have changed it within the past couple of days. The final myth is, can you still fast swap between snipers and shoot multiple sniper bullets fast? When I tested this in game, just before the patch, you were able to do this tactic, and I actually got a game winning kill using it. Sadly, in this brand new update, the weapon swap delay is so bad to the point where you're not able to stay almost scoped in the entire time. Therefore, this removed the double snipe tactic. I'm sad to see this go, because my go-to setup in game was to carry a bolt action sniper as well as a hunting rifle in my inventory, then swap between each other whenever I shoot at anyone. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and also subscribe if you are new to the channel. Make sure to comment any myths down below for a chance to have it featured in the next or future Mythbuster episodes, and I will see you guys next time.